So I was sitting in the exam hall today, and it just came to my mind that this is the most lowest ROI activity I could be doing at the time. All I thought about in the exam was that I was gonna go home, read a new book that I've just bought that I'm very excited to read about, Psycho-Cybernetics. Hope you can see that. And then also my YouTube channel and how I can add like timestamps to my latest like long video so that like the 8 second attention span guy could watch it. But specifically, I was doing this geography paper in the exam hall. This geography paper specifically made me think that I should honestly conserve my brain points, mental energy, to come back home, to record, to add timestamps to my video, to read Psycho-Cybernetics, and just actually add to my own business, add to my own passion, add to my own like career, instead of going to school another 4 years just to get a certification, and then you're not even guaranteed a job. You have to go apply for your job, whatever, right? But I think it's also important to note that school once worked. School once was a thing that was insanely needed. I'll tell you what. I recently had a chat with my mum that got pretty deep. And so we had this like deep conversation about my past, my grandfather, my grandmother, and how they used to struggle so much just to earn a living. Like my grandmother worked so hard. I think she worked even harder than like today's CEO entrepreneurs, Jeff Bezos. All of those people, she worked harder. However, she got less results because the thing she was working in didn't have like leverage. It was all like manual labor. Do you get what I mean? So I think that is the reason why grandparents and like your parents tell you to go to school, is because they don't want you to end up in that situation. But what they don't realize is that school is completely fucked right now. At least from my understanding, I feel like the exams are more so rigged for the masses, so that like the society can still function, still have engineers, people to flip the burgers. And so if you really, really have a deep down rooted passion for working for yourself and like for money, and you know for a fact that you're disciplined and that you're like a little bit different than everyone else, a little bit, you experience things and like you think a little bit differently, you have this innate drive in you. And so if you are that guy, I think it is okay for you to not pay attention in school that much. As for me, that is what I'm doing. Now, there may be some objections on what I've just said there, but honestly, bro, the real education, I think, personally, is the one thing. Let's say you have a very, very deeply rooted passion in online businesses and like being on self-improvement. You would go ahead and look into books and authors and people on podcasts, influencers online, to study out what they have learned and maybe buy their books and learn from their minds, instead of learning the rainfall at Brazil was like this, and then like 5 millimeters above ground, the longshore drift. No. I'm completely disgusted and completely bored by all of those things. That may be just my thing, but I truly think if you honestly, true to heart, do not have anything with school, and don't just be that guy, right? Don't be that guy that still plays video games, still jerks off, still does all the bad habits, and say that, oh, school's very bad, they quit school, CEOs quit school, they dropped out of school. Don't be that guy. Truly say to yourself, truly know that in your heart, like from other people, maybe you've talked to your mum's friend. In my case, I know for a fact I'm different. I've taken a cold shower for fucking months. I haven't taken a hot shower in fucking months. I meditate. So that already puts you, bro, if you take a cold shower for a week straight, that already puts you above like 90% of people. Let alone meditate, let alone read, let alone quit porn, let alone quit video games. And so if you've cut out all your habits, bro, you are going in the right direction. Just trust in the process. And if you don't trust in the process, watch my channel. Watch my channel in a few months. I vow that I will be successful. Anyways, I went on sort of a rant there, so I'll go back on the topic of exams. That exam, honestly, bro, I guarantee you I failed that singular paper itself, because all of the big marker questions I just skipped because why? Honestly, what? I wanted to save my mental energy to actually learn something like this, or like this, or in case of downstairs, how to win friends and influence people. And the thing you're currently standing on, this makeshift like recording stand, is .com secrets, my journal, and then the Bible. Invest in your own education. This is for fuck's sake. I keep on saying yourself. In my previous video, I needed to like fucking ingrain my brain and say I, tell more stories about me instead of saying you. So now on, anyways. And I think another thing that's worth mentioning, back to the exam topic, is the exam invigilators. The exam, you know, the people who like walk around your exams just to like see what you're doing, make sure you're not cheating, right? And collecting the papers and like say, 5 minutes left. No, those people, they honestly, to me, look so fucking depressed. I guarantee you all of them did good in school, had good grades. Maybe some of them didn't, but regardless, they all end up in this position of like, you know, they're a little bit old. They're just like the normal type of person. They're not even into biohacking. They don't even meditate. They don't even like adventure out there. They don't even enjoy this job. Bro, if you think about it, what does this job require? For you to walk around? Bro, you don't even have to walk. I literally had an invigilator when I was doing my mocks. That was in a wheelchair. So what you had to do is literally just stand there and watch children collect paper, say 5 minutes left. That is all you need for the job. I doubt anyone has a passion for this job. And so I truly think if you do average in school, average throughout your whole like academic time of your life, just average, because honestly at the top, if you're getting A's and you go into engineering degree, sure, but are you enjoying that? But back to the average person, right? If you're doing average grade, do you not think you'd end up like these exam invigilators that I've just talked about? Surely you would, right? If you just think about it, surely you would. And so if you've watched this far into the video, one, I am proud of you. Thank you so much for watching this long in the video. You've shown your fucking perseverance, and I want to make it up to you. So that's where number 2 comes in. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I'm going to make, I think, a community, maybe a Discord server, that is completely free, of which you can network with me. I don't know if you want to network with me. Maybe you just want to go in there and like browse around. You can do whatever, bro. I'm not trying to put myself in a position of I'm better than you. I'm certainly not. We're in there as friends. But at the time of this recording, I will be deciding whether or not to actually do that. And then in the next few videos, I'll, you know, link it in the description. But yeah, other than that, in a bit, bro.